Hey y'all, let's jump right in. All right, disregard that forehead, but these braids though. Yes, this is how my braids stay for about 3 weeks. I'm trying to make them stay longer, but I do a braid at the bottom to hook my combs into if I have them. But I see y'all looking at this forehead. Don't look at it. It's going to be okay. We're going to cover that up. I know I got a big forehead too, y'all. Look at this hair. It's so lovely. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is how this wig is constructed. I didn't construct it. I was bought this way. It has 4 combs inside of it. It's a full lace wig all the way around. So you can pull it up in a ponytail or what have you. And yeah, I'm going to just sling that bad baby up there. Okay, first things first. When you get a frontal wig, a lace front wig, a full lace wig, or either a frontal wig that you've already made or constructed yourself, you want to put it on your head, fit it to your head, make sure everything lays like you want it to lay, see where you need to pluck more or not pluck anymore or whatever you need to do to customize it. And once you do that, you take it off and you start trimming your lace around your edges. I say edges, but a lot of people say hairline or, you know, well, just hairline is more preferred. But yeah, trim that hairline. Don't cut no baby hairs though. Once you're done trimming your hairline, you are ready to put this bad baby on. Oh, and the one thing I forgot was there are adjustable straps in this wig. There's adjustable straps in most full lace front wigs. But if you don't have an adjustable strap, you can sew a elastic band into it and it will do the same thing that the adjustable strap will do. At this point, you just put your wig on and measure it. Oh, or you do a praise break. Look at me, y'all. After that, you're going to measure your ear tabs, which basically is cutting out the part that covers your ear. Your wig is not going to fit your head perfectly. It's made to fit everyone or anyone. So you have to customize it and cut your ear tabs out, I guess, customize them to your ear or to your head. And here, that's where I do that. It's kind of hard to see, but it takes practice. You know, you just part that hair out that around your ear once you measure it. And then once you make sure it's laid right, then you want to cut those ear tabs. I'm right-handed, so my right hand I cut from the front, but my left hand side I cut from the back. I think I'm saying that right. If not, then it's the opposite. The left hand cut from the back. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, this is me just showing you how I cut those ear tabs out. And then it fits behind my ear perfectly. It lines up really well. You see how it looks? That looks real good. I'm so glad I did this wig good because my first one, I jacked it up. Y'all, jacked it up. Them ear tabs is gone. Cut them off. After I cut out my ear tabs, I pull my hair back out of my way because applying the wig, you do not want hair falling all over the place like I had it earlier when I was trying to cut the ear tabs. So at this point, we're going to cover this big forehead up with some Got To Be Glued in the black tube. And when I put my Got To Be Glued on, I'm kind of messy with everything I apply. I don't know why. But I only put one layer on here. You normally want to put more layers on if you're going to keep it on longer. I was only keeping it on for one day, maybe a couple hours. Now I just blow dry it for about 3 to 5 minutes till it get the texture that I need. But wait a minute, y'all. Pay attention to this forehead. Why my forehead was so big? Never have I ever known my forehead was this big until I started wearing these wigs. Jesus help me. Okay, now y'all, we going to put this wig forward after we have gotten this glue, this gel, to the stickiness that we wanted. And once I get it to the stickiness I want, I pull it forward. I take the rat tail comb and I press down on the lace so that my fingers don't get all sticky trying to put it on there, and it's all on my hands and then my hair and all of that kind of stuff. So using the rat tail comb is a lifesaver. But with the one layer, it did not stick that well, so I went back in with some Got To Be Glue free spray. It's just the holding spray. That's a really good holding spray actually, and it will basically seal my hair to my head the way I need it to, since I don't have enough glue on there. You can put more layers. Everybody's different, to each their own, but I definitely was moving too fast, so I did not put enough layers. It was only going to be for a couple hours, so I didn't really care. But as I comb it back, it starts to lift a little bit, but I hold it down, and then it doesn't matter because I'm going to take a scarf and tie it down here in a bit. So I take a little bit more glue or gel to where the hair wants to lift like a lot, and then the other parts I just spray it. And like I said earlier, I am going to tie a scarf on. So I pull my hair all the way back so I can tie the scarf around my forehead, around the whole perimeter actually. And I pull my ears out from under the scarf so that it can lay those ear tabs as well as I can get them. Once I move my ears out the way and I pull the hair forward so it can lay flush. But yeah, that bump was crazy. It was horrible. But yeah, wait for about 5-10 minutes, come back, and then you can take your scarf off. Once I take my scarf off, I will see if it's laying down in the places that I want it. And once I see that it's laying down where I want it, then I just start working from there. If it's not laying down too well, and I did find some spots that weren't, like right here, I take Got to Be Glued on the rat tail comb, and I will put a little bit up under there. Nothing too excessive, just a little layer up under there, and I'll press it back down. And wherever else there's some spots that I need, I'll put Got to Be Glued up under the little lifting part. And then I will blow dry and get it a little as tacky as I can like that. And then I will do the same thing over again and have to tie a scarf. After I tie the scarf, I use BioSilk. BioSilk is a lovely, lovely oil that's weightless, and it's good for any hair. I use it on all my weave when I style it. It keeps it nice and lovely and flowy and just luscious. I love BioSilk. Now it's $17 now. It's expensive, but you don't need a lot. With this big hair, I needed more than just a little hand, the little bitty dot that I usually go for. I needed a couple of dots. And I just take it and rub it all through the hair. Now, the hair was too puffy for me. It was getting puffier and puffier as I was installing this wig. So I try to take some water, a water bottle, and spray those ends, because that's the part that I really worry about. I like for my ends to fall, like my curls on the ends to be like a certain way. And I don't even know if I can get it. Like the back will be that way, but the front won't be. So I tried to spray or go in and do some spray the water bottle with the water bottle. Sorry. And it still didn't do me no good. So in the meantime, I was like, let me take this scarf off and look. But there was a little bit of residue, and it still lifted up in some other areas. But what I'll do is spray argan oil spray on it just to clear those white casty spots. That argan oil is a lifesaver, and it does not make your wig come off or anything like that. It's real, real light. So I go in with that argan spray, and those areas where I sprayed that free spray, I go in and I comb that. And you see it does not make my hair white. What holding spray doesn't turn white when you comb it? Spritz and stuff, that stuff will turn white on you. But this stuff does not. I spray that argan oil on it, and on the parts that need to be sprayed a little more, I just comb it and spray some more until I get it to where I want. Don't use a cotton tab to get your gel off, because you'll have little white balls all over your forehead like me. But I use the smooth side, and it worked just fine. And I just get the residue off of my hairline. And if there's any other spots, like I did find a spot that was lifting, and I'm like, okay, let me fix that one. So I had to put this scarf on more times than I wanted to. Normally, I only put the scarf on like once, maybe twice. I put this scarf on like 3 or 4 times to lay down these edges. Probably because I didn't have enough layers, but it still didn't matter to me. I'll do all that just to make sure that ain't going to stick to my head all tough. I didn't want it to be sticking. I wanted to be able to take that wig off that night with a little bit of water. And that was possible with the one layer. So I've taken it on. I've blow dried it a little bit. I'm going to go in and put the scarf on later. But here I'm trying to make a part or see how I want my hair to fall. And I'm using the Cantu Wave Whip curling mousse just to lay down my edges because I didn't want to use any gel because I really didn't have any baby hairs. So I just kind of wanted to be sleek back, real nice and flowy. The Wave Whip is awesome. I used it with my natural hair before, but I also use it to lay my edges, my baby hairs when I am prepping my wig to put it on my head. So get you some of that Cantu Wave Whip, y'all, because it's a nice mousse to wear. It's super light. I like all weightless products because we don't need that heavy stuff on our hair. It's going to go through enough wear and tear with this dye that we put in it. So products that doesn't hold a lot of weight. Now look at that hair. Just big. Go ahead, Diana. That's what we're going to call her. That's what we're going to call this wig. Dirty Diana. Come on, Diana. Diana is big. And it's not even a thick wig, but curls will always get big. But okay, here we go. I end up having to douse this hair. I mean, do anybody say doused anymore? I mean, for real. I'm so country, y'all. Just so country. I had to go into the sink and run water on it because it was too much. The water bottle was not working, and I just wet it all over, and then I put my BioSilk back. I reapplied that BioSilk, so I'm overusing BioSilk at this point. And I take the Eco Style, the green tube or tub, and I place this all through the hair. I learned this from a girl named Dominique A on YouTube. She put the green Eco Style gel in her hair so that she could hold her curls with a light hold. Like I said, we love the light products. So it did not leave it crusty, crackly, or anything like that. Now, you don't want to put too much, but just enough to make it look good. So it's looking good at this point, and after this I'm gonna blow dry it a little bit to get it a little dry. Instead of it being super wet and gelled, we're gonna blow dry it, and then we're gonna go back in as well and cover up that forehead where I done wiped it off. So we're gonna make sure my makeup is blended properly with this wig installation. Yeah, girl, show it. Y'all like it? Tell me what you think. Look at it. I think I like it. Go ahead, y'all. I hope y'all really enjoyed this. This was so fun to put on a wig that I have not constructed. But you guys, please keep in tune to my channel and show me some love. I hope you enjoyed this wig tutorial. There's way more to come. I'm making more wigs. I'm going to buy more wigs. I appreciate the love. And I will see you guys in the next one. Sherelle Montero, y'all.